Hi everyone, Lisdalia here, aka the Queen of Hearts. Welcome to my channel, especially those of you who are new. Today we are checking out the Acolyte episode 5. The only real predictions that I have for this particular episode is that I'm betting that the character that's being played by Manny Jacinto, that he is going to turn out to be some kind of Sith. He's potentially going to be the master that they have been talking about, the one behind the mask, and he's going to be revealed to be like one of the big bads in the season. Generally, it's because he's always sort of there as like her offsider, and I'm wondering if he's using that to kind of like keep tabs on her. So I'm wondering if this is a case of hiding in plain sight. And the other reason is, to me and my knowledge of, film and television and stuff, Manny Jacinto is the only other known actor that I recognize, and that's because of The Good Place. If you're going to cast somebody who already has a bit of a name behind him, I would be casting him in a role that has a little bit more, like, not gravitas is not really the right word I'm using here, but definitely in a role that's slightly more prominent than the, sidekick to our protagonist. Like, I just feel like his role is a little small based on he's like standing in the acting world comparative to the other actors, if you get what I mean. So I'm kind of expecting at some point that we're gonna get some kind of reveal for him, that he's not what he seems, that there's something sus there. I've been feeling like there was something sus there from the moment that he's been on the screen, like there's more to him. Yeah, I definitely feel like something is going to get revealed in this episode. If he's not like the guy behind the mask, he's at least some sort of Sith, I would think. That's my prediction. I was also quite disappointed, thinking back on it, about the death with the Wookiee. You saw he did one little fight scene and then he was just killed off screen. The whole last episode, I didn't like it at all. I'm hoping this one will turn things around. I really liked the third episode. Not a great fan of the first two. Really liked the third. Very disappointed with the fourth. So let's see what this one is got in store for us. So without any further ado, we're going to be diving right into it, but before we do, there's a few things you can be doing which will really help the channel out here. So if you could like the video, it'll let me know that you are interested in more Star Wars reactions. There's plenty of shows I haven't seen, so if this is something that interests you, please give the video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're not already. And hit the notification bell and make sure you select the all button so that way you don't miss out on any of our future videos. If you're interested in a full-length reaction or early access to the reactions, I do offer that over on my Patreon. The full-length reactions are all in a watch-along style format, so you do need your own copy in order to follow along. But if that is something that interests you, the link will be in the description below. Alright, let's dive into it. Let's bring up the heart rate monitor. For anybody who's new to my channel, I use a heart rate monitor via my Apple Watch, and that way you guys get to see what moments get my heart pumping. Let's bring up the show. I apologize for this being out a little later than what it normally would be. I've had a few things that just keeps getting in the way for recording. So hopefully I will be back on track for next week's episode. So yeah, sorry that it's a little later than what it normally would be.
We're not defined by what we lose. We're defined by what we survive.
I wish we saw more of this relationship. I do enjoy it, and this was such a wasted opportunity. You could have had a big action sequence here, and instead you're like, one bug.
Watch out! Run!
The casual, like, flick that he did then is very much like a show of power, obviously. It's just like, you're a bug. It's not Ash.
Babe.
Why is that your first thought? You've just been thrown across the forest. Why is your first thought for Pip? What did you trip on? There was nothing. Oh, you tripped on. You didn't see a dead body? It looks like a giant handprint. But it's right in the open there. You didn't see a dead body? You didn't see this enough to walk around it? Fuck off. Alright, this guy is single-handedly taking on like half a dozen Jedi and successfully killing them. What are you gonna do, Usha? Like, you can't do shit. Something wrong with your lightsabers? All the others catapulted, like I said last episode. Now they were having performance issues. Okay. And you're dead. And dead. That looks... Oh! Okay, that was cool. No, you're not gonna die. What the fuck was that? That didn't... Literally, what was that?
Osha, run!
Yeah. You've been told to run twice now. And you're only just listening? Fucking duck. Baseball with lightsabers.
Civilian
And
to
now
the
Yord
ship.
is back.
Civilian to the ship.
George! We have to go back.
What the fuck are you gonna do?
You're injured.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you
Sol
saw
gave
it
me an
happen.
order. Osha,
You literally watched it
I want to
happen.
have to subdue you, but I will.
And the height-wise also makes me think it's Manny Jacinto. Come on, take the mask, show us. Oh, there we go. That's where the Padawan is. Nice fight sequence, ladies. Nicely done. Although some of this action would have done better in the previous episode. To make it be not quite so boring.
You trained me. Show your face.
And let you read my thoughts.
Interesting. So this is like a Magneto helmet
What master hides
that
his
protects
face
from
his pupil?
telepathy? That's interesting. I've never heard of somebody doing something like that before.
Jackie.
Jackie is a Jedi.
Not yet.
Take care
Still
of herself.
Padawan.
I need to get you to safety.
She's not a full
The beast
Jedi
is
yet.
dangerous.
Don't be a dick. Go and help her. She's still a trainee. Think you can help her and get the civilian back to the ship at the same time. Do not kill off the one decent character you've got in the Jedi. Clever. Yeah, girl. The fact that she's still holding her own when full-fledged Jedi were like killed and Yord was injured and she's still like, I got this. Heck yeah. Still, he should have gone to help though. She's still like meant to be a trainee. But it's very badass that even as a trainee, she was still holding her own.
The light attracts them.
Attracts what?
The bugs, dude. You were there. Did she tell him to turn it off? I kind of missed the first part of her sentence. You were literally there. There we go. Are we now going to have the moment that should have been in the previous episode where all the bugs go chasing after them?
Go slowly.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh no! You suck, show. The one decent Jedi you had, and you fucking killed her off. I told you. Called it. Called it. You're not gonna hire somebody like him and have him be a little bit character.
Jackie.
Was that its name?
It's harsh, man. You just killed a being.
She was a child.
And you had her fighting.
You brought her here.
Yes. That is true.
What are you?
I have no name. But a Jedi like you might call me Sith.
Ha! Called it twice. I'm on a roll.
Why risk discovery?
Well, I did wear a mask.
That's very true.
What do you want?
Freedom.
Oh! Ow.
Freedom to wield my power the way I like. Without having to answer to Jedi like you. I want.
Interesting.
You. Surprised.
And they killed him too? Dang! Alright. This show is not playing. Everybody's gonna die. The action in this episode is top notch.
His mind is twisted by darkness.
I've accepted my darkness. What have you done with yours?
Man, I'm loving this character. This is great. Are you gonna throw his head at him? Are you gonna throw Pip's head? No, I'm just gonna send a signal. Yep, she is. It's gonna just fly off with him, and so we don't know what's gonna happen to him. Okay, he's gonna survive. This
Why
way.
did he say that?
He said a lot of things. You need to be more specific, but I'm assuming it's the what
Why
have
did
you
he
done
say
with
I
your
shouldn't
darkness?
trust you?
Ah,
What did you do?
Please, Usha. I'll explain.
nope. May is gonna tell ya. And now we're gonna get the same story that we had in episode 3, but from another perspective. Why are you doing a... That was a weird way to give yourself a haircut. Yep, you would be fine.
Let's go.
You're just leaving the bodies there? You're not gonna bury them, you're not gonna cremate them, you're not doing anything? Dude, no wonder people hate the Jedi. That is so uncaring. Like, they were your friends and family and all that shit. But no, we're just gonna leave the bodies lying there. Their arms. I feel like there's like, what are the markings and stuff? Are they like veins? Are they scars?
What extraordinary beings we are. Even in the revelation of our triumph, you see the depth of our despair.
Is it dirt or tattoos or marking? I need to know what's on his arms. So, I liked this episode heck of a lot more than pretty much every other episode, bar episode 3. I really enjoyed episode 3 a lot. The action, there was so much action in this particular episode. I really feel like some of it would have been better served in the previous episode. Purely so it would have a little bit more interest to it. It definitely felt like a filler kind of episode, last episode. This one was so action focused, so action intensive, while still progressing storyline beats and still progressing characters and everything like that, which I really appreciate. I hated the fact that they killed off both the Padawan and Yord. Like, it definitely raises the stakes of the series, because it's like anybody can die, including, you know, established characters that we've been growing and building throughout the series. Anybody can go at any point. But the Padawan was basically the only decent character that you had on the Jedi side of things. All the other ones I've found really sort of difficult to enjoy the characters, enjoy the style, enjoy, you know, what they bring to the show. But I really was liking everything that was happening with that particular character and the relationships and everything. So to now have that character gone, not gonna lie, it's gonna leave like a massive hole in the Jedi side of things. In terms of the other side of things, I gotta say props to me for calling the fact that Manny Jacinto was absolutely gonna be a Sith, was absolutely gonna be our bad guy. I was like, little tip of my hat, thank you so much. I called it twice. And I really liked the reveal. I really liked his character, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed it. I loved his logic. I loved the way that he was, the banter that he did, and his reasoning behind things, and his, like, I loved all of it. I loved the fighting that he did, how he was doing fighting, and all the stuff that he was doing. I really like their use of the Force in their fighting sequences. The way that it's been used in a way that I know I've not seen before. Granted, I've not seen a lot of all the Star Wars things, but it's definitely being utilized in a way that I've not seen used in a fight sequence before, and I'm really enjoying it. The whole, like, he had one already skewered on the lightsaber, and then he's used the Force to drag another one into that sword as well. I'm like, that is brutal, but also really smart fighting. Like, it's really ingenious sort of fighting technique. So I really have enjoyed all of that. And I'm very curious as to how Soul is going to work out that his Osha is not his Osha, and is in fact May. I'm also very curious as to what May's purpose is. This has definitely spurred things back on again. I am actually looking forward to the next episode. I wasn't really looking forward to this one, but I am looking forward to the next one. Let me know what you think. Did you enjoy the fight sequences? Had you predicted, like I did, that Manny Jacinto was in fact our big bad guy? Let me know what you think regarding May and why she has taken over for Osha. What do you predict she's going to be doing now that she's pretending to be Osha? I'm really interested in your predictions. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing if you're not, and make sure to hit that notification bell and select the all button so that way you don't miss out on any future videos. If you're interested in watching full-length reactions or getting early access to the edited reactions, the link to the Patreon is in the description below. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will catch you next time. Bye.